It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Falcons, reigning league MVP. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Falcons and the Panthers, next on Madden NFL 25.
The Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They'll throw to begin this drive. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. They'll try and throw it here. Rolling left, buying some time. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
To throw it on first down. As the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To throw here on first down. Pitts brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Falcons get 6 more on their early advantage. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's on the move. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw. Getting out to his left. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Falcons will have a first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Pass play now. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This, our last play of the quarter. 2nd and 1. Escapes out to the left. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 14-point game here in the first. Drake London with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing. When
Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. First and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-possession game. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen, and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game, probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite the runner when called upon.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we gotta assume this drive, Brock, likely gonna end in a touchdown as well. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. He'll throw it. Brought in right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Throwing it again here. Flush down out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons continue dominating in our opening half. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. First and 10, they're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He'll get this complete to Pitts. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons running away with it in the second quarter. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's completed right side. A lot of mess on the move here. Kyle Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards.
Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Has it downfield, working the left. Still has some space inside the 35. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping.
Throwing it to start this drive. He's running with it. No one around. He's got space. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Caught for big yards on the right side. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Spread the field and send them all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
Throwing now on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons trying to end this before the final quarter. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
They'll come out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. He's going, brought in, inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. As he nabs another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up.
on first. He's on the move. Thrown on the run. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Drake London with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Throwing now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be...
And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. Drake London with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
To throw it on first down. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
To throw here on first down. Forced out to his right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it at the 5. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons are running them out of the building. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 35 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down, he takes the snap. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Falcons about to be just one win away from an undefeated regular season. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. Now he takes it. It's a 31-yard play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual-threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.